Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fighting Spirit Mania. Upper left-hand corner, we got Bonyth starting as the red Protoss. Bottom left-hand corner, we got Dewalt starting as the blue Protoss. This is on Fighting Spirit, hence the name of the map. If, by the way, I added something here to the left above the standard moniker. So I have a way to represent what set we're on, as in 2 of 7, so on and so forth, and where we're at as far as the score on the set. But above that, I've put the set score, which is basically how many of the total, because basically if you're not familiar with this tournament, how this works, I haven't casted this in a bit. Fighting Spirit Mania was 7 best of 7, it was double elimination, 7 best of 7s, meaning you had to win 4 sets of best of 7s in order to advance, and it was double elimination. Right now, Bonyth is in the winner's bracket, and Dewalt is coming out of the loser's bracket, which means Bonyth is up a set score. If he wins 3 more sets, that means he will be the champion of Fighting Spirit Mania. If Dewalt somehow comes back and wins 4 of... how many does he need to win? He needs to win 4 out of the next series before Bonyth... You get what I'm saying here. I think that was clear. If it's not, he's got to win a lot of games, and this is going to be a lot of playing. I'm almost wondering if I should, to make it a little bit more interesting for you guys, put in the title what the openings are potentially for later study. I will say you can learn a lot by watching these guys. I felt like I learned a lot about ZVZ watching Rancor versus Masucci, which is a bit of the Fighting Spirit Mania that I watched. Both players going for cross scouts, actually. Dewalt heading to the top right, Bonyth heading to the bottom right. Or sorry, top right, bottom right, that's correct. Double gateway opener for Bonyth versus a single gate for Dewalt. And pylon to follow, no gas as of yet. We do have a initial preventative defensive zealot being constructed rather than a straight transition into gas and cybernetics core. Now, I will say, this is as I'm casting this was played before the BSL finals, where Dewalt ended up winning, which is his first BSL title in quite some time. So this is played around when Bonyth actually was the BSL champion, I believe. Still, maybe Mihu had just taken the championship or somewhere around there. It's been a minute. And I want to give a big thanks to LML for not announcing the finals so I could actually get these out. I'm not going to cast every single match all the way through, so maybe I should just grab... The problem is I have to search through a lot to find the quote-unquote good ones. But we'll cast some of these, and I'll try to update the score and see what's going on as we go. Anyway. Bonyth has figured it out. He's making his way bottom left. We do have another pylon to the forward front just in case, and 3 zealots making their way out. The classic 3 zealot assimilator exit. 2 zealots. It looks like initial 3 zealots are going to be constructed. Bottom right. That probe immediately getting taken out. And Bonyth actually turning right back around. This is kind of an interesting... So Dewalt, by actually going for... So just presumed, I think, that Bonyth was going to go for the 2-gate opener. And has now spotted it and presumed that he was going to go for 3 zealot and an exit. So actually produced 3 zealots of his own. And Dragoons. Oh, a Citadel of a Dune as far as a follow-up as well, spotting the later cybernetics core. This is kind of cute play. So interesting match here. So oftentimes Bonyth will do this. He'll only dedicate, so one of the risks, or I should say one of the strengths of going for the 2-gate openers is oftentimes if you get an earlier scout, you can shove in and get inside the probe lines. Bonyth executes it better than nearly anyone. Range upgrading, by the way. Second gateway plopping down Templar archives in the forward front, and complete lack of information from Bonyth. A zealot actually making his way up briefly to kind of scout the situation out, which actually surprises me a little bit. Natural expansion. So the Dragoons might be able to hunt down that zealot. The zealot's running to the north. It's going to draw the Dragoons that direction. In the meantime, the Templar archives just about finished. And let's see what Bonyth's follow-up is. He is getting a robotics facility. The next question will be, will it be on time? So Zealot's been dispatched. Slight worker lead for Dewalt. We do have the opportunity to go to 2-gate robotics, in which case It could be close. Honestly, I think in that instance, Bonyth might be able to just have enough. He'll have to cancel his natural expansion, which he's moving down to take right this second. But he does have enough bulk and raw units where it won't be game ending because he'll be able to hold that ramp before the observer is up. But he might feel that he's at enough of a disadvantage after opening up the 2-gate, producing the 3 zealots, and not really having a follow-up. And it looks like it is going to be 2 Dark Templar, by the way, on the forward field, that he might go robotic support bay first. He does have the observatory. I think this is too late, though. So now the question is, yeah, this is definitely too late. So now the question is, does Bonyth recognize the Dark Templar? Does he see the shimmer, and is he able to block the ramp? Right now is when he would need to spot it. He does not spot it. Now he sees it, but too late, and that's probably going to be game right there. So observatory's there, but the observer just started. A forge getting dropped, but goodbye. A lot of workers getting annihilated. Great probe interruption, though, across the DT, but this is still a massive amount of lost mining time. Holy cow. Was he able to disrupt that Dark Templar, but this is still a 6 worker loss plus a natural expansion that's going to go up. Second Dark Templar's here. And even if they manage to take out those Dark Templar, this is a incredible disadvantage. And this Dark Templar actually going to go ahead and run away. So he's like, you know what? There's an observer there. Let's just exit dodge. Bonyth is committed to a counterattack here, I would presume. Just maybe... Okay, the Nexus completed. So he is able to build troops more rapidly, but I think he's got to go for a massive counterattack. Now the question is, does Dewalt have sufficient troops to defend it? He's got 4 gateways up, starting to pump troops. We'll check the timing on all this. I think there'll still be a Dragoon advantage, potentially. Never mind. Dragoon advantage is evaporated, so it's actually going to be even. So it could come down to a bit of micro. I think there's a Zealot up here. Dewalt moving up to engage Bonyth to provide time to get more reinforcements out. Able to pick off a Zealot right there. I kind of like that play. You might want to empty that natural expansion. Re-engaging. Pretty good micro. The Zealot's now on top of the Dragoons, but he's just going to try to pick off the Dragoons in the backfield. Nice micromanagement to do so, and now additional reinforcements making the way down. The probes evacuating the natural expansion. There's no way they're going to get... Well, maybe. I take it back. Actually able to get a good amount of kills, but Bonyth is still back. 5 workers. And the Dark Templar, upon seeing... Got additional 3 kills. Upon seeing all of those troops move out of position, just walked down to the Nexus and got a couple additional kills in the midst of this. And now it's Dewalt's turn to turn around, saying, okay, you went all in behind this. There's no way you got 4 gateways up. I can outproduce you, because I know my natural expansion, my economy is much stronger, so let's go ahead and rumble. So moving in, similar situation, closer reinforcement point, but it is 4 gateways worth of location, and this is, I think, going to be a dead natural expansion. The Dark Templar does get picked off, but this is, yeah, and the probe's pulling off the line now. This starts getting untenable as soon as that 10th Dragoon gets here, because that's when there's the single shot capability from Dewalt. Not that it matters right this second. Yeah, just overwhelming amounts there from Dewalt. So Dewalt takes game 1 in the second set of best of 7. I think I will complete the second set, and then we'll see where we go from there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for listening.